Have you ever sold a car and thought, wow, that dropped in value fast? You're not alone. 2025 has been a wild ride for the car market. Some cars are losing value faster than ever, some by more than 30% in just a year. But here's the twist. These aren't bad cars. They're just cars the market doesn't want anymore. In this video, we're diving into the top 10 cars with the worst resale value in 2025. Some of these might shock you, some you might even own. Let's get into it. Once a family favorite SUV, the Ford Explorer is struggling to keep its resale value in 2025. Why? For starters, recurring complaints about transmission issues and dated tech systems are turning buyers away. Fuel economy is also below average, especially when compared to newer hybrid or electric SUVs. Buyers are moving on, and the market reflects that with values dropping over 35% in some regions. In my view, the Explorer feels like it's stuck between two eras, not rugged enough for adventure lovers and not efficient enough for the modern commuter. It's not a terrible car, but it's losing its edge fast. The Altima used to be a go-to mid-size sedan, but in 2025 it's becoming forgettable. The styling hasn't evolved much, and the driving experience is just okay. And let's talk about that CVT transmission, still a point of concern among used car buyers. Even though it's reliable for many, the perception is enough to tank resale value. Personally, I see the Altima as a safe but soulless option. It doesn't excite and it doesn't stand out. It's the kind of car that works fine but doesn't hold value because buyers aren't emotionally invested in it. The Malibu is a nameplate that should have retired gracefully years ago. It's still here in 2025 but barely hanging on. Sales have plummeted and GM isn't updating it meaningfully. In the used market, it competes with stronger, more modern sedans and loses every time. Resale values are tanking. Some units have dropped 30–40% in just over a year. My opinion, the Malibu is stuck in limbo. It's not bad enough to be infamous, but not good enough to be a smart buy. That's the worst place a car can be in today's fast-moving market. Hyundai has been on a roll with SUVs and EVs, but the Sonata has become a casualty of the brand's shifting focus. It looks sharp and drives well, but buyers just don't seem interested. Why? Most shoppers in this segment are moving to crossovers or hybrids, and the Sonata hasn't done enough to evolve. Resale values have dropped by up to 33%, even for well-equipped models. I still think the Sonata is a great car to drive, but that doesn't always translate to value. It's another example of how quickly the market can move past a nameplate. The Dodge Charger V6 is in a weird spot. It looks like a muscle car, but without the raw power. Buyers who want speed go for the Hellcat, and everyone else is realizing the V6 version doesn't offer enough to justify the gas costs and insurance premiums. And because it's been a rental fleet favorite for years, used buyers treat it like a disposable car. Resale values reflect that, dropping fast. Personally, I like the aggressive styling, but in 2025, looks alone aren't enough. Unless it's the high-performance variant, the Charger's value drops like a rock. VW ended the Passat's run in North America, and that decision sent a message. The sedan era is over, at least for VW. The Passat was roomy, comfortable, and understated, but now it feels like a dead end. Used buyers shy away because of concerns about long-term reliability and expensive maintenance. That, combined with brand exit, means resale value is cratering. As someone who used to recommend the Passat as a value luxury option, it's disappointing to watch it fade. Without brand support or a passionate fan base, the resale value just keeps falling. The Jeep Cherokee, not to be confused with the Grand Cherokee, has struggled to justify its price tag for years. It's not particularly reliable, not especially efficient, and rides more like a compact car than an SUV. Owners complain about dated infotainment and transmission quirks, and in 2025 those issues hit resale hard. We're seeing depreciation rates around 40% in some markets. I think the Cherokee relied too heavily on the Jeep badge. Without serious upgrades or innovation, it simply couldn't compete. Now it's one of the fastest depreciating SUVs of the year. This one might surprise you. Tesla's flagship Model S has seen massive resale drops recently, especially the pre-2022 versions. Why? Because Tesla updates hardware and software so quickly that older models feel obsolete in a matter of months. Add to that battery degradation concerns and limited upgrade paths, and buyers are cautious. Some units have lost over 40% of their value since 2023. In my opinion, this is the double-edged sword of owning cutting-edge tech. You get the future today, but in 2 years, your car looks like the past. Brutal for resale. The Chrysler 300 is big, bold, and outdated. Its platform dates back to the early 2000s, and while it still looks imposing, buyers are moving on. Interior tech is dated, fuel economy is mediocre, and Chrysler isn't innovating. As a result, resale value is collapsing. Some owners are seeing 45% drops within 2 years. Personally, I always appreciated the design, but without modern features or efficiency, it feels like a relic. A cool-looking relic, but one that costs too much to hold on to. Topping the list is the Infiniti Q50, perhaps the most disappointing luxury sedan in 2025. It hasn't had a major redesign in years, and the tech inside feels ancient compared to its competitors. Infiniti's brand value has declined too, which hurts resale. The Q50 looks premium, but drives like a last-gen car, and buyers know it. Some models have lost over 50% of their value in less than 3 years. In my view, Infiniti lost its identity, and the Q50 is paying the price. Great engine options, sure, but that's not enough anymore. Resale value? Crushed. So there you have it, the 10 cars losing value fastest in 2025. Some of these might be good daily drivers, but if you're thinking long-term value, they're high risk. Remember, buying a car isn't just about the sticker price, it's about what you'll get back later. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more honest car insights, no sugarcoating, no promotions. Which of these cars surprised you the most? Or did I miss one that should have made the list? Let me know in the comments, let's talk about it.